Hello everyone, it is Linda and I am live with, well actually I'm not live, I'm pre-recording this, but I'm going to be live in the comments when this is showing, so let's all catch up together there. I decided to do this as a premiere so I could just do this ahead of time. I've been sitting on this box of new products for actually about a week. There's just been such a big week and so many things going on, and I'm very behind, but finally I'm getting to unbox it. Now, I did sneak out a couple of things that you may have seen on a video last weekend, but that's the only time I've snuck anything out of it. Apart from that, I'm just trying to keep it all in here so I can share it with you as I open it and get my reaction. And I'd love to know your reaction, and we'll chat about that in the comments. So my name is Linda Dolke. I'm a demonstrator with Stampin' Up in Australia, and I've been doing this job now for 18 and a half years, which is astounding to me. I've never stayed in a job that long. The whole idea of today is for you to get a look at what's new and what's upcoming. We have some brand new products coming next month, March 2025. And the whole purpose of this unboxing is to show you what I've purchased of those items. There is certainly a lot more than what I'm showing you today, but I picked out some of my favorite things and I hope you like them too. So let's switch over and we're going to get stuck into this box, okay? And let's see what's in there. Here we go. All right, so I've got my camera all set up here on my desk, and I've even put the packaging back in so I wouldn't be tempted to look at it. This is the bubble. Is like the world's biggest bubble wrap. That's what this stuff is. And they throw it on top of our orders so that things don't get damaged on the way. Of course, occasionally things do still end up damaged, but for the most part, we don't have a lot of damage. We're very lucky. Australia Post tend to do a pretty good job around Australia with the products on their way to your doors and my doors, and yeah, it's great. So for those of you who don't know, Stampin' Up is a craft company that's been doing super coordinated, high quality products. And they've been in Australia for almost 19 years, 19 years in April 1st, I believe. All right, so I've ordered a few things that are part of suites and I've ordered a few standalone things. So I'm just going to pick up stuff and let's see what we get first. This thing is a set called Textured Notes, and I'm going to try and hold it up so you get a good look at it. It's got a nice scripty kind of sentiments on here, some leaves, and some little textural pieces like some basket weave here and here. And that's because it's called Textured Notes. It actually has some other pieces that go with it. There is some, let me find it, the Textural Notes die set, which is this one. These are one of the two items I did pull out ahead of time. These are awesome. I am so glad I got these. They are rectangles. It's been a while. I used to love the stitch rectangles, and I was very sad when they went away. So these are fantastic replacements. So let me hold them up so you can get a good look at them. Each one's got like a different texture pattern around the edge, okay? The other day I did do a card that had this particular pattern on it. And I love how that card came out. In fact, let me quickly grab it. It's just over here on the desk. And this is the card that I used last week, that I did last weekend. Some of you may have seen me make it. And there's another product that's in this box as well that I also used. But you can you see the textured piece on that rectangle under there? Super nice. Isn't that lovely? So I have a feeling these are going to be really, really popular. I hope so. But they are part of this bundle, the Textured Notes stamp set and the Textured Notes dies, but they're also part of a suite. Okay, now if you are purchasing a bundle, you get stamps and dies, or sometimes stamps and a punch. But if you're buying a whole suite, you get all the pieces associated with that suite. So I hope I can remember what they all are. It's Textured Notes, and then the dies and the stamps. So that's the bundle in the suite. And then there's also this DSP. This is really nice. So let's open this up. I haven't seen it in real life yet. I've only seen it online, and I loved it online. So it's lots of text, textural pieces in this. Okay, so and we've had a few DSP sets over the years that have this kind of a heavy textured look to them, like realistic kind of thing, and they really are lovely. So front and back, so you can see we've got like a open weave, almost like a hessian there on the back, right? And then, oh, there's 4 sheets of each. That's interesting. Oh, no, 3. 1, 2, 3, 3 sheets. This is 12 by 12 paper, by the way. Then we kind of have a basket weave kind of a thing there. And on the back of that, so there's 3 sheets of this. And on the back of that, we've got like a heavy basket weave look. Wouldn't these be nice on a card behind a main element? I love them. And so then this will be the last one because there's 3 sheets of each for a total of 12. This one here, and on the back of that, we have almost like a, I was going to say canvas, but actually kind of between canvas and linen there on the back. Really, really nice. So those are, oh, and there is a 4th one. Huh. Oh, of course. My mathematics is not very good. So this is the last one. There's that basket weave look again. There's 4 different designs, 3 of each. That makes sense. Okay, and then this one on the back. Okay, so I can see a lot of neutrals and yeah, a lot of fun stuff, and it would look really lovely with actually floral elements behind that too. Now, there's actually in this particular suite, there is a 2nd pack of paper. This is part of the same suite as well. What did I just do? What did I just do with my scissors? I dropped them down the bottom of the box. There we go. And I'm a sucker for black and white paper. I just love black and white paper. And every time they bring it out, I have to have it because you can do all kinds of things with it. You can color it. You can use blending brushes on it. You can do all kinds of things. So that makes it really cool. So this is part of the same. Oh, it's starting to rain at my house. You can probably hear the rain. It's going to get really loud. So you can see it's very textural. Okay. Oh. So there's 2 sheets of each in this one. Got some black there with white and grey leaves. And on the back of that, we have some stripes, like textural kind of stripes. That's super nice. Love this paper. That's very much my style. Then this one has a white background and the grey and the black leaves again. And on the back of that, oh, it's kind of grungy, isn't it? Kind of grungy. And then some looks like sketched leaves there. You could also color some of these and that would look really great. And then on this one, oh, look at that. Very, very interesting paper. Black with white and grey leaves. And then I like this one. That's nice. So yeah, a lot of grungy textural looks that I think will lend themselves to all kinds of things. Once again, 12 sheets in this one. So it's either going to be, some people are going to go, that's not their cup of tea because they don't like all the greys and the blacks, but I actually do, and I think you can do a lot of fun things with them. Pretty sure this one here, this is neutral matte dots. I'm pretty sure that's part of the same suite as well. So I'm hoping I haven't missed anything, but these are really nice. Like they're matte, they're not shiny. And we haven't had, remember the black matte dots that we used to always talk about? I think Jody used to say I should use the black matte dots all the time. We have some black matte dots back again, so that's really nice. All right, this is the stamp set I used the other night, and it's the one that I put in the background of that card I just literally showed you. So I did it and when you use this one, it actually looks like watercoloring. So it's got like dark and light to it, and you can see here how nice that looks in the background of my card. I used it with Pool Party on a white background and it turned out really lovely. So this is going to be a fantastic background stamp and I'm going to be using it a lot. Let's see. Okay, then we have another suite here. This one's called Thankful Garden. Okay, and there's Thankful Garden dies and the Thankful Garden stamps. So this looks a bit like a hydrangea, don't you think? So that's really nice. I can see a lot of uses for this. I think it'll be a really handy kind of a stamp set. And it's got you make a difference with love and thanks and thankful for you friends. So kind of fairly generic greetings, which are always useful. You don't want anything too specific because if it's too specific, then it becomes less useful. So generic is good. All right, so then the dies that match this set, okay, are these. And you can see this one here cuts out this big flower. Okay, it's actually a bit bigger than what is on the cover. And then this one as well cuts the other flower. So you can see how big they are. They're actually bigger, like I said, than what's shown here. Can you see that? The actual size is here and inside. Okay, and that's really nice. but these are the dies that cut them out. And then there's some standalone dies that add extra. I always like standalone dies, this one and this one. So these ones that are open will cut out stamped images. These ones are standalone dies themselves. And having leaves to go with a flower set, standalone leaves is always handy because they just add so much. They just add to your stamped images and make them look a little bit more realistic and filled out. Okay, so that's that. Now, the other fun thing about this particular bundle is it has masks. And you guys know I love masks, so we'll definitely do a Technique Tuesday with these. Even though I've done masks before, it's always good to see what's new and what is actually... And I notice every time I do something like this, there's always people that haven't seen it. So that these masks work with this set, okay, and we'll color in the flowers. So it's... And when you look at these, they're numbered. So there's a number 1, number 2, and so on. How many are there? 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so this one to do the leaves, and there's like an outline one and more detail. This one to color the petals on the flowers. So these masks color the 2 big images. Okay, so super, super nice. I can't wait to use them. These are great. What else have I got in here? The mini corrugated embossing folder. I'm wondering if I think that might be in the textured notes suite as well, the same as the first ones I showed you. It's not a mini embossing folder. I kind of wish they didn't call it the mini corrugated 3D embossing folder. The bit that's mini is the corrugation. So the corrugations are tiny, but the folder itself is a 6x6 folder. It is not a mini folder. So just bear in mind it is a full-size folder, but the corrugations are little. That's why it's called the mini corrugations folder. So hopefully you can see it. Can you see them? So it's going to give you like that cardboard kind of a look. And I actually really like that. Oh, and you could also use it as a wobble board if you wanted to, you know, make music with that. I'm sure somebody will. That's not really what it's designed for, but hey, someone will do it. And then this white ribbon, I think this is part of the, I'm getting my sets mixed up, but I think it's part of the Thankful Garden suite. And it's got like a texture to it. Can you see that there? I hope you can see it. It's a bit hard to see. And are you noticing that we're not zooming in and out, zooming in and out? My husband finally worked out how to fix it. Yay! Because that was a big problem. Oh, there's my Alphabet Alamo dies that I got an extra set of. This is also part of the Thankful Garden. I'll just pull this out because I think it's a little bit here. Oh, no, hang on. Might need to hook it out with a pair of scissors. It is velvet ribbon. How lush is that? In Fresh Freesia. Okay, super, super tiny. So even though velvet ribbon is difficult, I think velvet ribbon looks great across a card, but it's not always great for tying. But because this is very thin, you will get away with tying it. Okay, so it's thin ribbon. If it was any thicker than this, I don't think we would get away with that. But we are getting away with it because, yeah, see how nice that is? It's really pretty. So, yeah, and it feels, you want to pat it. You want to touch it because it's so nice. All right. All right, so let's have a look at the, this is the, what else have I got? Okay, this is the paper that matches the Thankful Garden suite. Oh, now I've put my scissors down again. What have I done with them? Goodness me. Are they back in the box? No, I don't know what I did with the scissors. I might just have to grab my Take Your Pick tool and use that instead. That's fine. That'll do. Just as good for opening paper. So this is called, the paper is called Lovely Garden, but it's part of the Thankful Garden. So that means the suite is called Lovely Garden because the suites always take their name from the paper. But it doesn't actually match up necessarily with the name of the stamps and dies. Right, so you can see it's very pretty. So we've got some hydrangea looking plants here. Okay, I'm wondering, I don't think these ones match up with the dies, but I wonder if any of them do. So this is garden green on the back there, like a check. That's super nice. What else have we got? We've got some little yellow roses, I think. Well, they're little yellow flowers anyway, but they look like roses to me. And then on the back of that, we have just some black and white leaves. You could easily color these if you wanted to. So that could give you some really interesting different ways of using the paper. This one I love. I saw Miss Susan Canfield make a card with this one the other day, and gee, it was beautiful. So that's a really nice paper. So that's, I believe that's, oh, is it boho blue in the background? Surely not. Does it say? No, it's not boho. You know why it's not boho blue? Because boho blue is a retiring in color. So it is going to be retiring. So there's no way they'd be bringing out boho blue now because it's too late in the piece, seeing as that's going to be retiring soon. And this is your reminder. I start banging on about this every single year. When we get into March and April, the first thing that sell out once they announce all the retirements, the first thing that sell out are the in-color re-inkers. Okay, those nearly always go out first. So if you have any of the in-colors, and by in-colors I'm talking about the Pebbled Path, Copper Clay, Wild Wheat, Moody Mauve, and Boho Blue, any of those 5 colors, if you don't have re-inkers for your ink pads, get them now. Okay, you add them onto a celebration order and put them towards what you need for celebration, because it is if they're going to run out, they'll sell like hotcakes as soon as they announce it. Okay, so this is just white with little dots. That's kind of cool. And then this is garden green with some like just a very light pattern in the background. And we have some fresh freesia here with some little flowery motifs on it. And then what's on the next page? Oh, that one's pretty. Look at that. That's very striking. Isn't that gorgeous paper? And then on the back of that one, we've got black and white again. Once again, you could color some of that if you wanted to. And then this one here is your garden green. And on the back of that is black and white. I love this paper. Oh my gosh, I will be using that. Those black and white stripes make me happy. And then look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That's just gorgeous. So that is the lovely garden paper. Super nice. The colors that are in this are basic black, blueberry bushel, crushed curry, garden green, fresh freesia, and melon mambo. They're your colors. Okay, so if you're wondering about the colors in those. All right, and then I did buy these. Now, for my team, some of us are going to the Stampin' Up training event next month, which is all sold out. It's sold out in about 24 hours, which was crazy because last year they had trouble filling it. This year it's sold out in record time. So, so that's really exciting that we have a sold out event in Brisbane next month. But for those of you who are in my team, look away now because I'm going to be preparing some team gifts for those girls who are going, and I'm going to probably use those. So, but I won't show you what because that'll be a surprise. Then I did get this bundle. Now, not because of the stamp set. I wasn't really excited about the stamp set. You know, it's okay. It has some things I would use, like You're Going Places. I would use that probably on a scrapbook page. Today marks an adventure. So these could be scrapbooking type things, but you could also add them to a card, like Life's Detours Are Better With You, a Welcome Home, all those kinds of things. So there's some really nice little greetings on here. But what's really good, the dies have got, I thought these would be good on scrapbooking pages as well as going with those little suitcasey boxes I just showed you, like little tags and keys. I thought these were great. Aren't they fantastic? And I thought these have got a lot of uses, and that's really why I got the bundle, because I think the stamps do work nicely with these, but really I wanted the dies and the tags to go stamp set. I decided to throw that in as well and get the bundle, but really what I wanted was the dies. So you'll see those pop up on some other things. Now these, oh my goodness, these are super cute. These are part of the Lovely Garden suite with the Thankful Garden bundle, and they're called Starburst Sequins, and hopefully you can see why. They've got like a little starburst design on each sequin, and we've got crushed curry, fresh freesia, and white. Aren't they nice? And how many are there in there? 180 sequins in a pack. So there they all are, and you can see there's bigger sequins down this end and smaller sequins up this end, but they're really nice. I thought they would be really useful on a whole bunch of different things. So they were part of the suite, and I decided they were well worth having. And then last but definitely not least, I got these. I do struggle sometimes when I want to put a hole in something, like, you know, for a tag or a bookmark or something like that. And these are really cool. So these are the little small size, so it's a 1/8 of an inch little hole. Okay, then there's like a, both of these could be used for ribbon sliders or a tag topper. So really, really nice. And we haven't had anything like this in a while, so I'm excited to have these again. I've been using my crocodile to put a hole in the top of different things that need holes, because I still have one of those, and we don't sell those anymore, but I kept it just in case. And I've been glad to have it until we get something else like this. So now we have something else. Yay. So I'll be putting those in my punch drawer and pulling them out regularly. So I'm sure you're going to see things done with these. It's called the Hole Punch Assortment, and they are a set of 3, as you can see. So they'll be very, very handy. Going to use them for constant. And of course, I chose as my celebration freebie in this one because we're still doing celebration. Actually, I have 2 celebration freebies in here. You might have spotted the other one of them was the alphabet Alamo dies. Those were out of stock last week for anyone who was looking for them. They went out of stock and they have come back in. So I've got some. Very happy to have them because these cost to buy. These are $74. And if you have a $100 order at the moment, you'll get them for free. You can choose these, but I don't know how long they're going to be available because that's too good a deal. Okay. And the other thing that that I've been using up quite a lot of is the Bloom Impressions paper, which is also a celebration freebie. So those, like you've probably seen, I've been doing quite a few creations, and that's my box of stuff. There we go. That's what I got in my pre-order. I hope you like all those things. So now you get to tell me. I want you to hear from you in the comments and tell me which is your favorite. What are you most excited about in this box? Was there anything that you thought that you maybe missed when you were looking? Is there anything I can't, because I can't listen to your comments because I'm not actually live, you'll have to tell me in the comments and I'll have to answer you in the comments because I will be there when this goes up. Okay, so I've got my masks. I've got my 3D embossing folder, my tags dies. These make up a suitcase box. I'll have to show it to you. I will definitely show them to you when I actually want to make them up for my team first, and I will show those to you after that. But these go live early March. Okay, so that's when our new online exclusives will be available. I love that we have every couple of months we always have new things to show you, and that makes it lots and lots of fun because there's always new things to play with. Do you have an opinion on which one you like the best? Was there anything in there that you went, ooh, that's cool? So I hope that that's been a bit of fun today. I know it's only a quick video. It's not especially long, but I will be live tonight at 7:30 p.m. So I will see hopefully some of you there live on my channel at 7:30 tonight. And that's only a few hours away. So I'll look forward to seeing many of you then. In the meantime, happy shopping. If there's anything you have questions about or anything you need to know, everything is in the description below this video. And don't forget, you can also, I'll put my blog address up on the screen. You can go to the blog if you want to go shopping. And that's where you'll find that's where you'll find my shopping link and all that kind of stuff. So here it is. There it is. It's lookwatimade.com.au. You can also sign up there for a newsletter. I send those out once a week. So the next one will be next week now. But I hope that you enjoyed that today. It's always fun to see what's in the boxes, isn't it? All right, you guys, have a fantastic afternoon, and I will see you tonight at 7:30 p.m. Bye-bye.